Hello friends, welcome back to This Old Bank in the peach capital of the world, Johnston, South Carolina. Sarah and I are excited to start the project, but there's a lot of preparation that has to happen before we start the work. Hello friends, good morning. Today is the first day that we're really going to start cleaning the place. We've got a lot of stuff moved in to the building, but we got to get it cleaned up. Step one. Got to get some light in here. I guess that's step one, is getting light. So I'm going to take the top board off of this bottom section. I'm still going to leave most of it boarded up for now because the windows are not prepared. I gotta get that top part off and then work on the upstairs. Unfortunately, I got to do it by hand. Got a couple tools here because I don't have any electricity in here yet, and all my battery powered tools are not here. So we'll do the best we can today with the things we got. That's a lot better. You can see the floor a lot better now too. Now we've got a long way to go. Now in the light you can see how big these planks are. They got to be 3.5 inches thick. The glass is broken. I don't know if you can see it. There's a big crack right through the middle. It's too bad, but that's the way it goes. And you also get a nice good look at the pile of trash that was left in here for us. It's not all trash. We're going to use a lot of this rubble to fill in some of the holes in the floor, and we'll use some of the pallets and maybe even some of this stuff over here. Definitely the sand, so it's not all garbage. And you get a really good look at that old tin ceiling. I think we can clean that up. If you're wondering where Sarah is right now, she's in Florida packing up the last of her things in preparation for our last move north. The logistics of our move to the Palmetto State included a few trips from Ohio and Tampa Bay, but with the help of the Fantasy, it's been a breeze. Luckily for Sarah, she's missing out on all this dust I'm stirring up and all this trash I get to move in a little while. Speaking of, I think it's time for me to get a mask on. We're getting a good start here. Got a lot of this plaster down off the wall. It's separating away from the brick. Looks like it's gonna fall anyway, so that's why I'm just moving away the stuff that has to come away from the wall. It looks pretty cool the way that it is, but it's got a lot of cleaning that still has to be done, and a lot more plaster has to come off the walls. This stuff is heavy, let me tell you. Wow. It's pretty thick stuff too. See, it's about 1 inch thick. Some places a little thicker, some's a little thinner. See how they did that? They would just take a uneven wall like this with a lot of imperfections, put a coat on, and then a second coat, and then a third coat to really make it level. That's why it's not so perfect all the way down, but it's a lot of material to get rid of. A couple of cool things I found while cleaning were these old gloves that have been sitting in this windowsill for, it looks like many years. And then part of the plaster that they use for the surround here, you can see where it's up there. I like the color. Isn't that cool? It's like a Tiffany blue. My goal is to be able to get all of this stuff that's in a pile back here into a nice organized pile up here, preparing for more stuff to come. We've got a couple more moving days ahead of us, and we'll be all moved in to the bottom space here. All the tools and everything we own is going to go down here so we can work on the top and continue on. I also found that the floor looks pretty good. There's a lot of places where it looks questionable, maybe some chips and chaps, but I think we can take care of a lot of this and preserve it as much as we can. Now, in an effort to preserve the brick wall, I don't want to do any damage to the wall, even though we may just cover it right up with stucco or plaster again. But I'm just gonna lightly chip away at this for now. It's coming right off of the wall. Any parts that are just sticking there and it's too hard to get off, I'm not gonna force it. I'll just probably just leave it there. Well, I've changed, freshened up as best I can in a place like this, and feel accomplished for the day. Got a lot done. Let me show you. This is where we were storing all of our things temporarily, and I've moved all that over to the sides, preparing for more incoming stuff and some storage racks and such. I've cleaned up a lot of trash here and collected all the trash back here. It is looking a lot better in here. I'm feeling better today. It was feeling a little daunting earlier, but I'm feeling pretty good now. It's time for a beer. Found a local cantina last time we were in town, so I'm gonna go visit that, hang out for a little bit, get a beer or two, and then make my way back here and hopefully have enough batteries for flashlights tonight. I love it. That watering hole is called the Palmetto. It's a sports bar-ish type of place, seafood bar. Got oysters, domestic beers, some local beers on tap too occasionally. I got a Miller Lite bottle. Got some other stuff, like pool and darts and some old Coca-Cola machines back there. It was a great night at the Palmetto. I hope you join me tomorrow as I continue to clean up and clear out the old bank building. Thanks for joining me today, friends. I'll see you in the next video.